Hello, good people. Hello from the news of good old Europe. Can a bone from Chirpan change the history of humanity? Human evolution may have begun in the Balkans, not in Africa. Until now, Africa was considered the cradle of humanity, but a new discovery calls this into question. In Bulgaria, an international team of scientists has discovered a femur about 7.2 million years old. This is indicated by their research. Information about the discovery was published on the website of the Bulgarian Academy of Sciences, and the news was also reported in Germany. The international team includes scientists from the University of TU Bingen, and the research is led by the paleontologist Prof. Nicolae Spasa. What is known about Graecopithecus? According to the data provided by the scientific team, the find from Chirpan is about 1 million years older than the previously known fossil remains of human ancestors. The results of their research also show that humans may have been able to walk upright earlier than originally believed. According to the researchers, the femur has unmistakable characteristics of a bipedal hominid, an elongated and upright femoral neck, as well as specific attachment points for the gluteal muscles. Features like these distinguish human ancestors from tree-dwelling primates. According to the researchers, the femur most likely belonged to a female individual of the species Graecopithecus weighing about 24 kilograms. This individual had similarities with modern humans, but it still did not move like modern humans. It is assumed that the individual lived in the Asmaka area near present-day Chirpan in Bulgaria, near a river in a savanna landscape, similar to the savannas of East Africa today. Research continues. The new discovery complements earlier findings related to the species Graecopithecus. Back in 2017, the research team classified a lower jaw discovered in Greece as belonging to the same species of human ancestor. Now, however, they have managed to prove that representatives of this species were able to walk upright. This discovery can largely be called Bulgarian, because out of the 6 authors, 3 are Bulgarians, said Prof. Pavel Stov, director of the National Museum of Natural History at the Bulgarian Academy of Sciences, at a press conference on March 4 in Sofia. The research team plans to continue its work in the Balkans. The goal is to discover more Graecopithecus fossils and to learn more about the lifestyle of this early bipedal individual. What is the oldest story ever told by a human? Scientists believe it is a cave painting discovered on the Indonesian island of Sulawesi. It depicts human figures and a wild pig painted on the wall of a cave using red and black pigments. A new analysis published in the specialized journal Nature found that this scene of interaction between humans and animals is about 200 years old, making it tens of thousands of years older than other rock paintings such as those in the Lascaux cave in France. We humans define ourselves as a storytelling species, and these paintings are the oldest evidence of that. They show that their creators wanted to convey information, not simply draw static images, says Maxim Aubert, an archaeologist at Griffith University in Australia and the leader of the scientific team that studied the cave painting. the oldest narrative cave art. Scientists used a new method to study the individual layers of images on the walls of a limestone cave on the island of Sulawesi. Writes Duchewell, Homo sapiens, that is, modern humans, visited this cave for thousands of years, from 27,000 to 44,000 years ago, leaving their stories painted on the walls. The art has been preserved under a layer of calcium carbonate, which formed on the cave walls over thousands of years. In this way, the drawings were preserved like an insect in amber, using previous dating techniques on the former record holder. A hunting scene in a cave in Indonesia studied by the same team. The age of that drawing had been determined to be 44,000 years. With the new method, which allows more precise analysis, it has now been established that the same image is actually 4,000 years older, meaning it dates back 48,000 years. The team then studied another previously undated drawing depicting human figures and a wild pig, which scientists had known about since 2017. The result: the painting is at least 200 years old, making it the oldest known image that tells a human story.